Hey guys, my name is Latanya. Today I wanted to hop on and talk a little bit about accountability. I can pretty much keep myself on track to do the things that I want to do or the things that I need to do. Some things people, meaning my family or friends, they don't have to say, Latanya, you need to do A, B, C, and D. I will wake up knowing that I need to do A, B, C, and D. And it's, not a big deal because I know what I need to do. But then there are other areas that I need a little more help in. I need a little more help because I don't have all the information. So when I don't have all the information, I'm pretty slow to start. I'm slow to do the next thing because I'm not sure if the next thing is the right thing. And as a homeschool mom, we don't always know what the next thing will be for our kids because they're all distinct. They're individuals, and what will work for one may not work for the other. So finding the next thing isn't always as easy as rinse and repeat. We have to pay attention to the person, our child, that we are, walking through and doing the thing with. So when it's something that's really hard for me, I'm going to just use this one example because I know this is I think it's simple for other people. And my example is meals. I don't like trying to figure out what to cook each day. My family is pretty low key, but inside of myself, it's something that I actually struggle with because in my mind, I want to please them, even though they haven't said that I'm not pleasing them. So it's just like this mental thing. So long ago, my youngest daughter probably was like 5, and I just was like, I don't want to have to figure out what to feed you for lunch every day. Like, this is not bringing me joy and happiness, and I'm content with you eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day. But she was not content with eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day. And for me, I process that as peanut butter and jelly is like the common thing. And then if it's something different, then that's just kind of like a nice thing. But the different couldn't be every day because it put more work on me, and it was already something that was hard for me. So anyway, we went through a lot of years because now she's 12. So we've gone through a lot of years of them figuring out what to eat for lunch and what to eat for breakfast. Well, I had an episode with my digestive system. I had some procedures, and it was just a big thing at that time because I really didn't know that it was my digestive system that was causing me so many problems. So as I went through that, I got, a new list of things that I should not eat. And because I already didn't have, I had already knocked off a lot of things from my diet because I wasn't sure what was going on with me. What I bought at the grocery store was definitely limited. And then, so that kind of limited the people in my family because, I'm not a person that's going to cook a whole bunch of different things. As you can see, I didn't even want to figure out lunch for a 5-year-old. So all that to say, I realized that I needed to do something different for my kids too, as far as their diet. Like I was focused on my diet and what I could eat, but I wasn't as focused on them because they could still eat whatever they wanted to eat. And I don't know, well, I'm sure that's not the right approach for healthy living. So last month, late last month or early this month, somewhere in the past, 4 or 5 weeks, I had to make a decision about making a change for my family as a whole. And I needed help with that. But the thing is, I couldn't really, I could go online and I could read magazines. I've downloaded some magazines on my Kindle actually, and check out healthy cookbooks. But that wasn't the hard part. The hard part would be me doing it every day, me getting up each day to cook breakfast, something that I haven't done in over 7 years. The hard part would be me saying no to peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The hard part for me would having a real plan each day for dinner. So I couldn't really expect other people to sit with me in this struggle because it was something that I needed to do. It wasn't something that my friends could really, they're not going to come over to my house and cook for me. And it wasn't me saying, well, I'm going to just outsource it and let someone else come in and do this for me. So what I did was I don't have my actual one here, is in my backpack, but I took my accountability journal, and inside the journal there is the dotted page, like the page that most people use for bullet journaling. And I use this page each week. I write breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't always plan in advance. Now, this is just my personality in general. I like to plan in the day that it is, because things change. So I just kind of take each day as it comes. But what I found by me consciously saying, or consciously looking back to say, okay, Latanya, you did prepare breakfast every day this week, or you did prepare or have a plan for lunch. They didn't eat peanut butter and jelly, which it isn't anything wrong with peanut butter and jelly. I just have a daughter that really loves peanut butter, and she really loves peanut butter. And so she was over peanut buttering her sandwich. So I just really wanted to break that up for her and kind of to help her work on her portions and things like that, so that we can all be more intentional. Because the thing is, we get into routines, and when we become comfortable in our routine, we don't always see the areas that we can work on. And so I knew that we needed to do some work in this particular area, the area of food and planning, and mixing up our intake and things like that. So by writing it down, I've learned that I can keep myself accountable in an area that is really hard for me. And I figured out that I wouldn't necessarily do what other people, prepare what other people prepare. If you need help staying accountable, consider the accountability journal. You can, I found this to help me in this particular area, but it's so flexible that you can use it to help you in an area that works for you and your family. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch today's video. I hope that you found it helpful. You can find the accountability journal, because I don't think I said that. You can find it at homeschoolaccountability.com/journal, or you can head over to amazon.com and just type in accountability journal, Latanya Moore, and it will show up in the search options. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. And